coconut palms, of course. It has been the dry season, so they have water sprinklers going. That's in the evening, looking across. This is in the evening of the first night. The lights in the water there are something to do with fishing. They seem to go right across from the mainland to the other island, or from this island to the other island. There was a private function in one of the restaurants on this evening, and we were walking down towards it. This is all the swimming pools, which are lit by lights, of course, at night. The singer is, there's a couple of singers who sing in the restaurant at night, and they were actually performing for this function in this private restaurant. This is next morning. I'd waded out into the sea for about, I suppose, 25-30 yards to take some film of the chalets and the resort. And that's Jean, probably in the first real sunbathing we'd done. Very tranquil, and other than tweets of birds and sound of crickets, quite quiet. These are quite funny little birds, actually. There's masses of them. They're very, very friendly, very tame. They come and peck your sandwiches if you're not careful. And they have quite a distinctive call, various different sounds. You probably get... Yes, that's right. There's one of them, and I see two of them in a minute, and I think they'll make a different sound. Now, this is a fisherman who was fishing just off the beach in front of the resort. Surprisingly enough, he caught a lot of fish. He had nearly a bucket full of sardine-sized fish. So it's obviously quite a successful venture. He had a little lad as his assistant who carried the bucket. Jean on the balcony of our chalet. And sunset over the island opposite through the coconut palms.
Just hired a jeep for the day. We're going around the island of Langkawi, going to a couple of beaches.
With a new cameraman, Ken.
With a new cameraman. I'm going to go left here, I think. Where am I? Yes, I think I am. Oops. I'll just turn the wipers on instead of the... I'm not sure that I'm going the right way, actually. I don't think I am.
I can't navigate and take film.
I know, well...
You got the wiper in the middle of the screen.
Yes, I know. Just trying to correct that.
Whoops. Countryside's all very lush and green, isn't it?
Yes.
Quite spectacular mountings, really, aren't they?
Just passed a pile of monkeys on the road, which we had to avoid. Obviously didn't have the camera ready, so probably see a lot more actually.
It's lovely and green, isn't it? We're on our way to some spectacular waterfalls. We'll have to wait and see whether they're spectacular or not. Yeah.
Go.
We're on our way up to the waterfalls, which are part of the legend of Langkawi. It's not really that much of a climb, it's just we're out of condition.
Well, we've come up about, I don't know, half a mile I suppose, and we're still going up. But it's supposed to be worth it when you get there. But this is, at least we're having a nice forest walk. There's a pipeline there which brings the water down, I should imagine, for drinking water, I don't know. Just about a half an hour's uphill climb, I think. But it's worth seeing, although it's dry season and it's not too much water at the moment, but really quite spectacular mountain scenery. One of the peaks just behind. And fairly virgin bush, I suppose. Going to tangle your feet? You can see the sea, and there's a yacht on the sea there. You can see how high we've walked. We've just managed to get down again. We're pretty whacked actually, so we bought a Sprite and a orange drink, fizzy, and we had to pay all of, what was it, $2.60, which is about 40p for the two of them in a place like this, which is the bottom of a very steep hill. We've just come back down to sea level. We just stopped for a moment at this lovely little bay and beach. The beach is practically deserted. I can see two people on it. I think we might be right over in the distance there somewhere. We're on a fairly main road, so as Langkawi roads go. The main road here, and we're going through a rubber plantation. If I zoom in a little bit in a second, you can see that they've got the cups there where they cut the trees and collect the latex. You particularly see it there. I think you can see the cuts they make. There's that one there, you can see the latex dropping into the cup. Without your glass. This is the Daytai golf course in Langkawi. Just stopped on the side of the road to have a look at it. I'll cross over the road. It's just on the other side here. It's the beach down there, and in the distance it's the islands of Thailand. We just had to stop again here because we've got another view of the golf course, and Wyndham really needs to see this. Wyndham, eat your heart out. I mean, this is the sort of, there's nobody hardly out there. The only people we've seen so far on the course, but you can see it's absolutely fantastic. A bit like it's at Augusta in the States. Everywhere is absolutely immaculate. Not only that, but you've got the sea on this side and the beautiful beach. And then you've got the backdrop of very high mountains.